Rangers are counting on Evan Carter and can't wait to see what he can do over the course of a full season. The leading candidate for American League Rookie of the Year hopes to take up where he left off last fall.
And this is in the air left field. Jankowski looks up. That is gone.
On September 6th last year, the Rangers' playoff hopes were circling the drain, having fallen to third place in the division after being swept 3 games by the Astros by a combined score of 39-10. That's when, out of desperation, General Manager Chris Young called up 21-year-old Evan Carter from the minor leagues. What a genius general manager move that was.
Well, everybody else will tell you I was the one holding off. I felt like it was a little bit unfair to Evan to bring him up when the team was struggling so much, because it was a tough situation for Evan to come up, and if he didn't do well, was that going to put too much pressure on Evan?
Coming to get you. 21-year-old rookie Evan Carter pulls one into right center field, and it's back-to-back hits. Carter pulls one down the line. That is fair. The kick comes through.
Did Evan ever do well? In 23 regular season games, Evan Carter hit .306 with 5 home runs and 10 extra base hits.
You're there to help the team win, and whatever you can do in that moment to help them win, that's what you're going to do. So, you know, they were obviously we ended up winning the World Series, but you don't get there without winning games in the regular season. So it was really fun to be able to help with that.
In the playoffs, Evan Carter hit .300 with a major league record 9 postseason doubles while hitting 3rd in the Rangers' batting order in the World Series.
Unbelievable. You know, it's one of those things at 21, I couldn't cook a meal, you know, and he's going out there in the World Series with a month of service time under his belt and helping us win games. That shows you the type of player he is, the type of person he is, the type of composure he has. You know, he's going to make a name for himself in this game for sure.
I don't know if I've seen anyone like Evan, you know, to be so disciplined at a young age and to have like his life in order at such a young age, and to be able to let that translate on the baseball field.
One of the things that impressed me, aside from what you were doing on the field, it got to the postseason, and you know, Major League Baseball has these press conferences and stuff, and the Rangers are sending this 21-year-old rookie Evan Carter out to do the press conferences before the games and stuff. I mean, I thought, is this some rookie hazy going on? You handled it great.
I appreciate it.
But it really showed me a lot about you. I mean, the stage, whether it was off the field, on the field, was not too big for you. Where did that come from?
I appreciate that. You know, I think it's a credit to all the people that were in the locker room around me. I had so many older guys, older veterans that had been there, done that were just also great clubhouse guys around me. So making me feel comfortable, making me feel welcome. And it doesn't really get much better than that as a young guy coming up.
You're not very excitable no matter what you do. Where do you think that peace comes from?
You know, I think that it comes from just a thing of life's bigger than baseball. There's just other things going on that, you know, I'm getting to play a game that I love for a job, and it doesn't really get much better than that. Where's the pressure? You know, there shouldn't be any. You should be out there having fun, playing with your friends, playing with your teammates, and no matter the stage, it doesn't change, you know, and that doesn't take away from me wanting to win. I always want to win, and I always want to be the best that I can be, but at the same time, you know, there are more important things going on, you know, in your life with family and faith and everything like that. So it's just one of those things that you got to kind of keep a little perspective, I guess.
Evan doesn't just speak of faith, he wears it on his t-shirt. The Jesus Won t-shirt he and several of his minor league teammates had worn all season became a phenomenon during the Rangers' postseason run and turned into an outreach project for his hometown of Elizabethton, Tennessee.
Gosh, so that my wife came up with that. We ended up raising, and it's still going, we've raised over $100,000, and that's just straight from t-shirt sales of people buying that, wearing the shirts. The outreach has been unbelievable. We're getting to help my local church with their outreach in town, helping kids get meals and, you know, providing clothes and toys at holidays. And we got to help the FCA, and we're getting to help build a batting facility at our high school that everybody's going to get to use, the whole county. So, you know, it's been a really good thing.
Another really good thing back home came in November when the town of 14,000 celebrated their World Series hero on Evan Carter Day.
Oh gosh, so it was really cool just to see, you know, people I grew up with, people who supported me, And that's what Where We're From is all about, just supporting people.
You do realize who the most famous person is out of Elizabethton, Tennessee,
Yep.
who was a Cowboy for 16 or 17 years. And you've had a chance to meet Jason Witten?
Yeah, a really long time ago, I guess when he got put into the Elizabethton High School Hall of Fame, it was the same year that my dad was getting put in.
So awesome to see Evan doing so well, and you know, he played for my brother in the little small town we're from. His dad played for my grandfather, and just really neat to see what's happening. And you know, it just happened so fast for him that pulling for him, great player, but what's even more special, everything that I hear about him is just first-class person as well. And
you have a feeling Evan Carter someday will be joining his dad and Jason Witten in the Elizabethton Hall of Fame. Evan, who was a pitcher and outfielder for the Class 2A state semifinalists Elizabethton Fighting Cyclones 5 years ago, is cut from the same cloth as the 11-time Pro Bowler Witten, who also was just 21 when he played his first of 16 seasons with the Cowboys and won the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year award for his work in the community.
Here he comes! He was born in Elizabethton, Tennessee!
Evan is already doing that, conducting a youth baseball camp at Fort Worth Christian School and speaking about his faith in front of 2,100 men with Pastor Jack Graham at Prestonwood Baptist Church last month.
Yeah, I was more nervous probably talking in front of them than I was actually playing, just because I'm not used to doing that. I'm not, you know, a public speaker or anything like that, but it was fun. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, I just think he's mature beyond his years, and you know, I think his number one is he has his life in order as well. He's one of those guys as well that, you know, he professes his faith publicly, and he's a believer. And I just think there's a foundation there that he knows exactly who he is.
Whenever you have a passion for something in life, I think when God puts a passion on your heart, being able to use that passion to spread what you believe in, I mean, that's what it's all about. Especially with the playoffs and everything that was happening, you know, there wasn't a bigger platform in sports at that moment. And I was just super thankful that I got to share.
At the tender age of 21, Evan Carter made the most of his first major league moment. And Ranger fans are super thankful for that. He now embarks on a blossoming big league career that appears to have no limit. So what does he do for an encore in 24?
You gotta do it again. You know, it's a rare thing to do it again, but you know, everybody looked at us last year and said, well, there's no way, so why not do it again, you know?
Great work again by Bill Ellis there. By the way, Evan Carter is ranked as the number 5 prospect in all of baseball, and number 6 on the list is outfielder Wyatt Langford, who was the 4th pick in the draft by the Rangers last summer.